In this video, I'll go through the basics of everything you need to know about getting started in BONI. First, select what type of project you want to create. Here you can make drawings and create 2-scale layouts in 2D and 3D. Following this is where you can create presentations, visualizations, and design with real products. Then finally, this is for if you want to source and order products from our huge product library. All three options can also be found under New Projects on the top right-hand side. I'm going to choose to create a new design project. The first option here is to start off with a photo. This could be from your client's home or reference image, and then you would use the tools to redecorate the space. The other option is to start from scratch, which I'll choose. In the center, we have our page complete with these instructions on how to get started. On the top is a toolbar. If you're unsure of what any button does, just hover over it and see its name. On the left, we have tools like the product library, different paints and wallpapers you can use, where you can add text, upload images, or see your favorite products. On the right-hand side is a product list. Once you've started to place products on your page, they will appear here. On the bottom, we can choose to either add a page to our presentation or to use the AI render, which I'll explain later. Down here, we have more settings for editing each page, like changing the background color. To the right of the board is a page overview view where you can easily drag and drop pages to reposition them within the presentation. Then finally on the top here, we can name our project by just typing and pressing enter. I'm starting by showing how you can work from existing room photos, like the space you're planning to furnish. Just pick the file from your computer, and once it's uploaded, click to add it to your page. There's 3 icons in the top right corner here. This one removes the background from your image. This is more images, which I'll get into later in the tutorial. And then we have Edit Image. This can also be found on the top toolbar. So we'll click on Edit Image. Here we have general tools to make simple changes like color, perspective, or different filters. On the left here is where you can change the appearance of the image through prompts. If you hover over any of the buttons, you can get a preview of what they do. I'm going to start with the Remove Objects tool. Here you draw a rectangle around the element you would like to remove from the image. For example, the table. I'll draw a rectangle, then press Delete Object or Clear Selection if I'm not happy with what I've included. Here's the updated image without the table. On the bottom here, we can see the original version of the image and any versions we've created. I'll press Save and then return to our board. When the chosen objects in the photo have been removed, you can place new products from our product library or from your own uploaded products. And then press AI Render. This will create a photorealistic image of the room, now including the new furniture. Here's a quick before and after. If you'd like to make further changes to an image, use the general tools under Edit Image. This can be used to change things like the lighting in a room, enhancing colors in the image, or changing the color of objects. Now let's get started with designing a room. Here we have an image of an empty space, and I'm going to show you the product library. This is our integrated marketplace with thousands of products. You can browse using the description box, quick select a category, or use the filters. You can also search by uploading an image here. As you can see, if you're set up with a business account, you're eligible for exclusive discounts and are able to order products directly through BONI. I'm going to search by filter and browse through the results. You can also save it to a library of your favorite products by pressing the heart. You can use the arrows to cycle through multiple images of a product or to create a new angle, which I'll explain later. Just click an image and it'll be added to your board without a background. It's really simple. Just click on an item, pull the corners to resize, and as you see, it's showing up on the product list automatically on the right-hand side. You can also change several features related to color. You can change the hue, transparency, saturation, brightness, and contrast, kind of make each product suit your environment better. Now returning to the product library, I'm going to use the search function. So I'm going to look for a chair to add here. So I like this chair here. I'm going to click to add it to the presentation. Let's go to more images here on the right because I want a different angle. It happens to have a lot of angles already through the supplier images, but if a product is missing any, you can generate them here. I'm going to use the back 45-degree angle. All generated images will be visible to all of the BONI users, and there will be a clear AI generated label on these in the product library. Again, click the button to remove the background, and you can scale it with the corners. I want to add another chair, so I'm going to use the copy tool from the toolbar and then the flip tool. If there's a product missing from our main library, you can create your own product here. This is a personal library. It's very simple. Just upload an image and import all of the details such as price, retailer, and URL and add it to your library. And you can choose to either keep or remove the background. So click to add it, and as you see, it's going to appear just like any other product in the product list here. And now this will be part of your own personal library, so you can use it again easily. I mentioned adding an object to favorites earlier. Everything is organized by categories, and I'm going to click this rug here. I'm just going to reposition this and make it big. And then to put it into perspective, I'm going to go into the perspective tool here and adjust the horizontal perspective to bring it into scale. So this time I'm going to use the different categories to search. So I'm going to go into the catalog here, furniture, and search through coffee tables and through the brand Asplund. So very simple again, just click and add it to the presentation. I'm going to just position these chairs and bring them to the front using the tool here, the same with both of them. And so you can choose to lock products, for example, like this carpet so it doesn't move, and you can also group products, such as the chairs here. And here you have it, a fully furnished presentation with BONI made in minutes. Very simple, very easy to do. And projects are automatically saved, but every time you exit, make sure this button is grayed out, just to ensure none of your work is lost. On the right hand side here, now we have our fully finished product list with all of the items that we've used in our presentation. And you can see the total retail price and the client price. And if you're a professional designer, you can easily order products directly from your list right here and get access to exclusive supplier discounts. As you see, here are all the products. You can choose to rearrange their order. You can change all of the details such as price, markup, discounts. On the bottom here, you can see how these changes are reflected in the total price. You can also add products manually or include other costs such as labor or additional services. VAT can be turned on and off for the calculation, and you can also turn on and off other parts here such as retail prices. If there's an item you wouldn't like to appear in the product list, simply press hide element as you see here and it won't show up. Now I'm going to show you how you can change surface layers in a photo. The change surfaces tool can be used on any type of image. So you could use a reference image, something you've generated, or a photo of your client's home. Here we'll select edit image and then go to the change surfaces tab on the right. You can choose to either describe the changes you want to make using text or quick select the surface you'd like to change. I'm going to choose a floor finish. I can browse the library of wallpapers, colors, flooring options, or even your own uploaded images. I'll go with this floor finish that I've uploaded, select it, and then press apply surface. When you have multiple versions of an image, you can see them all here on the bottom left and switch between them easily. Next, I'm going to add a wallpaper, and I'll select it by using the search and filtering by brand. And here it is. On the product list here on the right, we can see the wallpaper that we selected is included. It will also be given a label as being part of an AI-generated image. You can also find the versions of your image under More Images. Generated images will automatically be saved in the Upload tab under AI-generated uploads, and you can switch between your different versions quickly. When you add an AI-generated image to your board, you get the option of if you would like to add the linked products to the product list, or if you would just want the image. Now let's get started with making a floor plan. So again, back to the home page and choose Start Drawing. You can either draw from scratch or choose to trace over an image. This might be either a drawing the client already has of the apartment or a sketch that you've made. So just upload your image. And to make it to scale, we're going to pick a part of the drawing that we know the dimensions of, for example, this doorway here. So we're just going to click on either side and in millimeters define this. So for example, this is 900 so that everything comes into scale. So now that you have a plan, you can either start just furnishing this or use it as a base to draw your own walls. You also have the option to toggle on and off the grid lines here in the background. To get started, we're going to go to Walls and choose Draw Floor Plan. Just click to start a wall, move in the direction you want, and click again to end the wall. Continue this, and once you reach your starting point again, an enclosed space will be created, and the area in meters squared is displayed at the center of the room. To edit a wall, simply click on it. You can directly edit its length here or in the panel on the right. I'm going to change the thickness to make it an external wall. You also have the option to change the line and fill colors. To edit two walls at once, just click on one and press Shift while selecting the other. When I type in a value, it'll change the length of both of the walls at once. Next, we have the symbols library, and I'll add some basic elements like windows and doors from the floor plan tab. There's also icons for elevations here. Just like earlier, click to add to the floor plan. For stairs, you can edit depth and also the width. Either specify your dimensions via the panel on the right or drag the corners. Doors will automatically adjust to the wall thickness when placed. There's the option to change the door swing and also the angle the door opening is shown at. Windows work in the same way, adjusting to your chosen wall thickness. Now I'm going to add a single wall. These can be placed independently in the floor plan or connecting to the existing walls. The walls will automatically join where they meet, and the single wall is still able to be moved around later if needed. The last element is a void. This could be an opening a wall that isn't a door. Either drag the corners to resize or manually define the dimension. Now here's the floor plan that has been fully furnished and made in BONI, just to show you the extent of what you can do and how simple it is. I'm just going to finish furnishing it off here. We're going to start with placing a square. We're going to turn this into a rug. You can click and drag the corners to resize it, but here I'm going to manually type in a dimension. You can also change the color. I'm going to change this to a light gray so it stands out more. And then using the tool, I'm going to send it to the back. And next with symbols, we're going to add a couch, position it and rotate it. And then also I'm going to change the measurements of this to suit the space. Then the final element I'm going to add is a coffee table. And this is within symbols. You could also make an oval shape. The shapes are very customizable. You can be very creative with them. And then also, same as the other two elements, I'm going to manually type in a dimension to make this coffee table. And the final tool I'm going to go through here is the measuring tool. First, we're going to use to get the area of a space. So simply just click on the corners of the space and then return to your first point, and it will show you in meters squared the area. And then the second feature from the measuring is the measuring stick. This can be used to add manual dimensions in addition to the automatic ones created. Just simply click and drag and it will show you what the dimension is. And now when you're finished, you can either choose to download a project or to add it to a presentation. So I'm going to choose a view here and then choose the presentation that I would like it to be added to, and it will automatically be put at the last page. In addition to adding products, you're also able to add your own images. This could be something of the client's home or inspiration. The first way to import these images is to just drag and drop, and it's really simple. Just position them how you want. And the second method of how to do this is to go to the uploads here on the left hand side. And as you see, the images we just dragged in, they're part of this library, and we're going to upload a new image, and we're going to choose to remove the background, and here to simply add it. And as you notice, none of these three images are showing up in the product list. The AI Combine tool is a great tool for changing the appearance of objects, combining different objects' characteristics, or to add an object to an image. For the first application of the tool, we're going to use it to add a mirror from the product library to our image. You have to select the object you want to modify first, and then the object you want to apply it to. So we'll select the image of a room, and then the mirror. Select the AI Combine tool on the top right of the toolbar. You also have the option to add a note for the prompt by pressing the pencil icon. As with all generated images, it'll be saved here in Uploads under AI Generated Uploads. On the right hand side, you will see the mirror now appearing in the product list with the label that is part of an AI generated image. Next, I'll use AI Combine to drape this blanket over a chair. So I'll click the chair and then the blanket. Here, I could specify how I want them to interact with each other if I wasn't happy with what the AI Combine creates on its own. And here we have the finished result. You can also do things like changing the upholstery of a chair. Here, I'll combine the chair and the fabric texture to change the chair's appearance using a suggested prompt. So I'm going to go to board settings now, and this is a way to create a template for your pages. So what I'm going to do is upload our logo and place it on this board here, and the position that I put it in is where it'll show up on each new page. So now we're going to go back to our presentation, add a page, and you see the logos automatically added. And this can also be removed if you'd like. Next, to show more examples of our presentation. For example, if you would like to make a color scheme, I'm going to go into paint and wallpapers here and the NCS colors. I'm going to type in the certain color that I'm looking for, click to add it to the presentation, position it and scale it, and then I'm going to use this tool here to turn it into the circles. You also have the option to add text and symbols. Here I've added an arrow. You can edit the shape, change the color and line thickness. Next, we have the AI render feature, which creates photorealistic images of your work. To start off, I have a mock-up that I've just finished. At the bottom of the board, I'm going to choose AI render, and an image will be generated on a new page. All renders will also be saved in the Uploads tab. Next, I have a floor plan that I would like to render. I'm going to first go to the top here and choose the presentation I want to add it to. It'll be placed on the last page of the presentation. Here, I'll just click AI render, and again, here we have the results of the following page. Finally, you can use the tool on mood boards. Just click AI render and it'll generate an image of what the interior with these items could look like. So easy. Getting into how you can share our work. On the top left here, there's the option for a presentation view. And on the 3 dots is options of how to save your work. In the downloads tab here, you can either download the project and product list together or separately. For the product list, it can be downloaded as either an Excel or a PDF. And then the project can be downloaded as a PDF, JPEG, or PNG. And you can choose which specific pages to share or all of them. The easiest way to share your project with a client without downloading big files or attaching them in an email is by clicking the share button. Choose what you want to include, write a short message, fill in the email address, and click send. Clients don't need a BONI account. They'll simply get an email from you with the link to view your work. Your clients can make comments on each board of the presentation. Your clients can also click on links in the list to go directly to the products. You have the option to hide these links or other information from the list, as I showed earlier. On the product list, the clients can select if they want to keep an item or if they're not interested in it. To check comments from clients on links you shared, just click here on My Shared Links. You'll see all your sent links here, plus any notifications from clients. And then finally, if you'd like to share your work with others on our platform, we have the gallery. This is optional, but it's a nice way to get inspired by others' work. Simply just choose the page of the presentation you would like to share, give it a name, and then you can share it to our user gallery. This is really fun and interesting to scroll through to get ideas and see what other people are doing. Now to navigate here, just go to the top left-hand corner and then choose gallery. And then we have folders. This is a really good way to organize your work. If you hit the 3 dots in the top right hand corner, you can see existing folders, or if you go to the folders tab here on the left, you can see all of your folders. This could be for specific rooms or different clients you have, and you have the option to make more. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and now you're ready to get started with BONI.